Yeah, low battery, everything. I'm just here telling my phone to fall even more because it's not broken already enough. But the universe knows how to get me to buy a new phone. Make the other fall apart till it's basically non-functional. It's a lot like relationships. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. I just woke up and I want to talk. God, what is happening on my head? It's a rough flow, so I need a hat. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about my journey. Been a hell of a journey. My throat is swollen. I don't know why. It might be the medicines, or I don't know. Maybe that I smoke tobacco quite a lot. Not a lot, like 3 cigarettes is a lot for me. And yesterday I met up with a friend, so basically I thought. And I don't know how many joints I did. I'm gonna be real honest, because I'm just so done. 5:05. Also my Okay, I don't know the YouTube guidelines. Also my middle fingers are like, I wake up second morning in a row. Yes, I've been drinking 2 days. Gonna get to that. And still been taking half of my antidepressant that was prescribed to me. I'm gonna get to that also. But I wake up and my hand is numb. Of course, I did a workout yesterday. I was like, totally intoxicated, and I decided to do my first workout and sing with the guitar after a really long time. So maybe my hands got a little bit stressed. But now my throat is swollen. I don't know. Only reason when I'm alone to really fix, or not fix, but get it together is health. I'm more sensitive than others. My brother can do the thing I've done for 2 days, and I take supplements. I take NAC, NUC. You take it before drinking and after, so it gives your liver protection mechanisms to deal with copious amounts you're gonna indefinitely ingest. So I do it not healthy. There's no way doing it healthy. I do it consciously by now. I didn't even want to do it. I'm new to this like medication, being medicated against alcoholism and potheadism. And I forgot to ask a recipe, and I kind of dozed. I was like doing my mathematics, like, it's enough. And it wasn't enough for the weekend. And it was a long weekend with the Labor Day also. And nobody can fulfill a recipe on Sunday. And you can buy it out, so it was such a hard lesson. I think I just need to learn it right away before I get more into the scheme, because there actually are side effects, and you cannot just drop the medicine, drop it like it's hot, and act like everything is fine. It was a little mistake, because I was sober like 5 days already. Back sober. So a little preview. I was 1 year sober. I was 2 years basically in a cycle. One of them with my fiance. We went to a trip where there's a lot of South Europe wines, and it grew into alcoholism. So 1 year together, and because the alcohol just revealed so much darkness, and entities came, and blah 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 blah. separation game. Also awakening, Kundalini awakening on both sides, but separation also. And then I was like 1 year heavy alcoholic on my own, because I haven't been like on my own as an individual since 20, and I was 26 by then. So 6 years I haven't I didn't know what was living to myself and for myself and everything. I'm so glad that I have a responsibility to my cat, Samaja, the queen, because I need something to ground me, because I can really fly. Here's green tea, by the way. I'm gonna talk about that, my sensitivity. Green tea is the maximum caffeine that is actually good for me, and a lot of times I've actually been quite pure, and then my different partners have been beside me, like heavily loving coffee or heavily loving morning joint or morning cigarette, and I just like, I don't even want, because in the mornings, especially for 3 hours, I'm quite pure. I love that's why I should become a morning person devotedly, because I love the clarity, actually. I am not ADHD, I am not autistic, I might be a little. I'm more like hyper vigilant, hyper active, and neurodivergent, so I do think differently. I don't get the human. I've been studying humans for a while now, and now I have some compassion, and now I get something after some lessons. But if I focus, I can focus. I have no problem with focusing. I have a problem with calming down at night. So basically not focusing and letting yourself rest and kind of drift away. That's my problem. I need like tranquilizers. Happy horse here, or cup of tea. So let's get to the point. So I've talked about in my earlier videos how I was 360 sober. Doesn't really matter. I relapsed hard. Not because of the breakup, but kinda, but not, because I went through another breakup in Estonia, back in homeland, because I got into another relationship from first match on Tinder. So that's that. AI is AI, and I think these things should be natural. I try so hard not to get into the details. Basically, I've been in a cycle 4 months, and the cycle starts very easy. It's like, I'm a grown-up. Why can I buy a bottle of gin and tonic into my fridge? I have my bills paid, everything is good. I'm a grown-up, blah, 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 blah. 4 months, I've been that grown-up now, who can do it and still manage things. Not on the best performance, but still enough performance that you basically, I've done a few viral videos for my family business, TikTok influencing, while being in a cycle. So don't there's nothing, everything is like good on paper. And I'm so happy. And last year, when I was sober, I went to therapy, actually. So this year, I've been having 2 eyes on me. This all started because I wanted to quit pot. I didn't like stagnation that marijuana created in my life, and money and everything. I like memory, I like clarity, and it was kind of taking it away. So I started to quit it, and of course the main demon came back, ethanol, alcohol, and And actually, I could stay away from ganja for a while because of it. But at some point, I just started doing everything. You know, it was the middle of winter, and I actually haven't planned to be back in Estonia so long. I like to joke to myself that I've been in Estonia for so long that I am medicated now. But now seriously, so I've tried switching the addiction to a healthier one. I've tried being in devotion, you know. And now I'm gonna really take the advice of the system. There are medications that need to be taken steadily. And I don't, if anyone knows me, I don't like to do anything quite steadily. I'm like, I like to do everything spontaneously. So basically, I need to load my phone, which is broken, and I need to get a new one as up. But I'm so busy paying my excess bills that my own dentist and my own phone are falling on. That's a whole another story. Back to the point. So I was on prescriptions, basically antidepressants, what are good for sleeping and good for this. And I take Zoom calls with Estonian assigned people who are helping this with addicts. And she said, you have to take it every day for 6 months. And I was like, what? But it's okay for me to 6 months to take some substance, but to take medication, it really blew my mind. Like, oh, 6 months I have to take it. Okay. The side effect is a bit weight gain and everything, but it's good because I want to pump, I want to gain. Because I've been like this fragile being from outside too long, and people are mistaking my kindness for weakness and my fragility for whatever they are mistaking it. I want to look like I feel, basically. Jaguar. Anyways, here's sparkling water. It tastes so much better than any alcohol. I love clarity and sobriety. Basically, my point is I did a mistake because chemically there's things happening, and for me, on my grade level of addiction, I need chemical support. For that is diazepam and the right milligrams at the first 2 weeks, and you need to come off it slowly also. So basically I think I had side effects I didn't want to deal with also. And then and then there's one medicine more, naltrexone, which is taken for mornings. So basically that is the pharmaceutical answer for alcoholism. It takes away the craving, and if you drink, you don't get any pleasure from it. So that's for morning. The diazepam is for the day, if needed, like if there's a critical moment at 6 p.m. till then is quite critical. And the third one is for sleep and for antidepressive state of being, because surprise, surprise, alcohol is a depressant. And you need to go experience the other side of it to really get no point in because now I feel like central nervous system is just like my hands are numb. So my nervous system is like, you know, and I need movement, I need fresh air, and I need nature. So I'm compassionate with myself in Estonia. Think about pharmaceuticals. Yes, I was very, very critical about them, and I had my last relationship. I was with the ADHD, diagnosed ADHD ex-girlfriend that took medication, and a lot of things she taught, like, kind of helped me to let go of some stuck beliefs. Because she was a Pisces, and I'm a fixed sign, so I need like a year of seeing someone doing something that works, that I can, you know, maybe accept some new belief for myself too, that maybe medication is okay. And actually I need it, because 10 years ago I was in psychosis, and then it has returned, and because of it, a lot of things that I held value in my life were destroyed, including like a semi-family that I had for my early 20s, that I just basically destroyed because of my addiction. That's my part of the story. There were other parts, of course, but yeah, I just take it as that, because if I wouldn't have been addicted, there would have been other solutions than total destruction and breakup. That's why I talk that I basically destroyed one of my life because of it. And now I'm trying not to destroy my only life again. So, myself. It's a long story. Now, and I had really fixed like a pharmaceutical white man, and they're so bad, and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, I went to Hare Krishna Kirtan because my soul sister had a birthday, and she's a Hare Krishna Kirtan goddess now. And I talked about one guru who came to Europe to be the messenger of the teaching. It's just here, the mantra, Hare Krishna mantra. It's based on that. We 5 times we did this mantra on the day, and prasadam, the blessed food. And with the mantra, you just get into the trance. You start very slow, and then you get into the trance, and then you come down. Like it's my best. Chanting is my best meditation formulas. So the guru, he didn't actually want to do this. He didn't want to abandon his family. He was successful. He had a family in India, and a business, and the business was pharmaceuticals. But then he got chosen to come to Europe to on the 1st of May we all sang the Hare Krishna mantra, and we knew the teaching because of him, because he came and left the family and for a while, and then I saw, like, if guru can be like pharmaceutical business owner, then I think it's okay for me to, you know, if I'm not living under the sun where I belong, and with the person I belong with, raising children, then maybe here in Estonia, while grinding and hustling and clearing the debt, it's okay to accept help. And I'm really sad that I had to like fall down again because I wasn't ready. I didn't want to. I really want to recover. And just like a little mistake can just hurt you so much. So that's why my OCD has created why I have OCD is that from childhood there's always been that if a little mistake happens, a little sting can turn into months and years long of catastrophe. That's why I'm OCD. Because I want, if I can control that there are no mistakes in this reality by me, then I do it. Salute. This is real raw video. Because I need to get it out. Because I'm done like holding it. Or whatever. So, and another kind of metaphor for the trying something else with the same effect is if you're prone to candida, overgrowth, I am. Like also, that's the root cause of the urges of sugar. Actually, it's sugar you want from alcohol. That's 50%. So I will also always recommend, if you're starting out sobriety, let yourself rest, let yourself eat as much sugar you need, let yourself do everything your body asks for the first few days, because it's the no judgment zone, because you have to just avoid one thing. Now I have to avoid two things because I want to quit marijuana. I didn't do this fucking, oh I'm sorry, this super good for nothing. Quit both today, 5:05. Today marks exactly half year, 6 months till my birthday. So it was what it was. Okay. Stevia and honey. I love honey. I'm a mesikap in eesti keeles, in Estonian. And I love green tea with honey, especially. That's my go-to. Yeah, about the things. My body doesn't accept coffee like normal people. I'm like, it makes me anxious, and if I don't have energy to put, then I start creating problems. It happened in traveling a lot in little space like a caravan. I shouldn't drink coffee every day. I get anxious. It's the opposite of what I need in the day or in the mornings or whatever. And I cannot sleep well. You know, it's just self-fulfilling prophecy. So green tea is maximum daily. And of course, my brother is quite health conscious also, and he's got the same DNA, so we got a lot of same kind of problems also with our bodies. And he said like stevia, stevia is the maximum you can consume. And also I was like, stevia, it doesn't taste so good. It's not honey, and la. And now the other day I just bought it because it's actually quite cheaper than honey. Honey is quite expensive by now. Same with the medication. Medication is basically on sale also when it's prescribed. It's very, very, very cheap, and it lasts a very long time. And alcohol is very, very, very expensive, and it lasts a really little time. Just saying. So today I tried stevia, and it's like, I cannot tell the difference. And it's same with the medication. You really, the feeling, you only get the benefits and none of the bad things. what are we even discussing here? But people know or don't know that it works. That's the one thing. But then they know that it works also, and they don't want it to work because then they have to mourn the last identity. Any breakup is a breakup. If you break up with part of yourself, you still gotta get it that it still hurts a little because it was a part of you. So yeah, with the Scorpio full moon, it's good to do it because you gotta accept or repeat another few years, and some health things are reversible, some things are not. I am very, very grateful that everything is reversible, and I am still young. Yeah, if I tell a little bit about my story to strangers, or like people who are new, they're like, you don't look like what you've been through. Because I take good care of myself. I am Virgo ascendant. I drink and then I do my ice baths for my face and masks and yogas and stuff. Like it's not like I full Shiva. And also I've always been like more like into the Shiva. But one now a wise man told me like Shiva, yes, is destroyer. It gives wealth, material wealth, if you do sadhana. But it's not good to get attached to that, you know. So Hare Krishna, Krishna is like the all that is like Taurus season stuff, all pleasure, all you cannot say no to Krishna. Krishna is just like incarnated sun. And Rama is happiness. So yeah. So be careful or use the mantras or the who you're turning to as a deity carefully, because if you don't want destruction too much in your life, don't say Om Namah Shivaya all the time, you know. Say Om Namah Lakshmi, you know, money, abundance, or Saraswati, wisdom, creativity, music. Gotta be a little bit careful with everything, you know. Like the old Egyptians, priestesses were in the old Rome. They were oracles, and they were advising the leaders, the kings and the emperors. And what they wrote on the walls of my best friend Buddhist Edward loves to tell the story always about these oracles, and they wrote one thing: know thyself, everything in moderation, temperance, mitte midagi liiga palju, and know thyself. So yeah, that's how I end this video. 28 minutes. 28 years, 28 minutes. Sometimes it takes 28 seconds for the craving to go away if you don't react to it. So the little micro macro, the littlest things make the biggest changes in both negative and positive. Here's my painting. It's on sale. I should put it on sale. So yeah, have a blessed day. This was a long video, but I just needed to talk. And get some mineral water sometimes, once in a while. Treat yourself. Love you.